I was talking about my new novel idea with a friend of mine from Santa Rosa named Geets Vincent, and I mentioned Iva Kroeger, and she said, oh no, her name was Iva Kroeger. And our friend Bonnie Salutis, who was a reporter a retired reporter from the Press Democrat, apparently had handled the case, had covered the case when he was a young cub reporter for the Press Democrat. He was 20 years old or so. He had kept a whole bunch of clippings of the case, which he gave to me. And then I realized that, wow, the novel opens up in Ocean City, which is really Eureka, and the characters are going to come back down south to San Francisco. I realized, wow, I can merge it with the case, so I can pick up the real case right there. And dovetailed it with the fictional part and made the characters of my Ida Kroeger in the novel part sound just like the turns out to be the real Iva Kroeger in what's essentially the nonfiction part. When she was in Santa Rosa, Iva Kroeger went by the alias of Eva Long, and sometimes Iva Long. And they asked Ralph Kroeger why he chose the name Long. He said, it's easy to spell. My character, Joe Kroeger, incidentally, is not Ralph Kroeger. He's an invention. I made him up before I, again, found out about the true Iva Kroeger case. And I liked my Joe Kroeger, and I liked the way his dynamic worked with the Ida Kroeger, a.k.a. Iva Kroeger. When Iva was going crazy on the stand or saying stupid things, he was going to be saying, he told his wife to shut up or that sort of thing. That just wouldn't work. And so I finally came to the conclusion the only way to present the trial and make it interesting is just to present it just as it was in the transcript, obviously edited down from 900 pages to 40. What interested me about the book, besides the case itself, was recreating the time. I was able to use a lot of things. I had my character Joe go to San Francisco, go to the Purple Onion. He hears on stage, well, we glean, he's hearing Phyllis Diller, he's hearing Lenny Bruce, or not Lenny Bruce, he's hearing Mort Saul. He's going to San Francisco sites. I had him go to see a baseball game and see Willie Mays hit a ball in a Del Courtney's orchestra over center field in the bleachers out there. I was able to recreate the Bay Area of my childhood in this book, and those things really interested me in this novel. The whole time, the whole setting, the whole venue and context of the book, it interests me the most. And also the idea of characters, Joe Kroeger particular, who sort of live beneath the line of attention we give people, the kind of people we see driving school buses and operating, maybe selling what they used to sell encyclopedias door to door. The kind of people, maybe lower middle class people. My family is mostly lower middle class, so I knew all these people, and I wanted the idea to write about people you would see maybe standing in the parking lot of a motel as you're zooming by on your way to someplace more appealing. Now, who are those people? What are they like? What kind of lives do they lead? What motivates them to get out of bed every morning? And that was the milieu for Naughty.